Hi everybody, welcome to Northwood Farms, vlog entry number 42.
And I'm Emma.
I'm Kip.
And this is Key, my little warm blood pony. And it is September 28th, 2013.
We're out here on the farm in the rain.
Oh man, we usually have an Indian summer. We usually have dry weather until October 31st.
Or yeah, at least a lot of usable weather, but
Yeah.
it's
So,
pretty bad. You got home from North Carolina.
yeah.
It was really bad. They said, oh, it's monsoon coming.
They
So,
said it came from Japan.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it brought all the rain in Japan. So they said, oh, we're going to have up to 3 inches of rain. No way.
God.
We got that right now in our
Yeah,
round
Kip,
pen.
let's show them. Let's show them.
Okay.
Look at you guys. Look at that. Can you see that the arena or the round pen is a lake?
Yeah, it's tough to see.
Oh, I was so glad I got those. The 35 days or so with Willow in there. So you get some good stuff going on, and then you can go up to the arena and you know, we don't have a rail up there, so if you can't get a horse quiet and steering at the same time,
Yeah, our setup's good, but it's not great. So you gotta have steering.
yeah,
You go
yeah.
up there, and that's when you see all the truth.
And steering without micromanaging, because
Yeah.
then that just winds your horse up worse.
Yeah.
So,
You gotta have all the fun balls.
yeah,
So it's been fun working on them down here, and now we get to see how it really goes.
that's right. Now the truth will come out.
It kind of goes along with what you were seeing in North Carolina, where you guys were talking about unsurfacing the issue.
Yeah.
You know, really finding the truth out. And what were you guys talking about? It was.
Well,
you
this
and-
was in South Carolina, and you know, the discussion has kind of continued on, and it also actually started when in the summer or in the spring when I was riding Easy. Because,
Oh yeah, in Red Bluff.
yeah, in Red Bluff, because it's a whole process or a whole like understanding of getting your horse responsive, but not troubled, and it's been very easy for me to mistake quietness and dullness for a lack of trouble. And it kind of is, so long as you don't do anything, so long as you keep things whatever the horse wants to do, you're okay. And yes, we want our horses to want to do stuff, but if we never show them that we can be good leaders, we're never going to get to the trouble. And what a friend of mine and I have been talking about is the fact that you can actually cover up trouble, and then you're getting in a worse pickle. And this is not like what we would say right brain, or I'm not talking about worried horses when they go kind of catatonic and just shut out the world. I'm talking about dull horses that are like confident and dull.
Yeah, they look like they're 100%. They're really gentle, they're confident, but when you ask them to go that, whatever it may be, 25% more
Or-
than they want to go,
Yeah, or if something outside stimulates them that they're not used to,
yep, then that's when
then you got nothing.
the fecal matter hits the rotary oscillator and you're in big trouble.
That's right. Yeah.
So then you got to fix what you should have fixed in the first place.
And it's harder.
Yeah, well, like you were saying, it's like, you know, if you have a broken bone and you set it right away and it's, you know, and then you're on your way to recovery.
Still sucks.
Versus if you know, it's just crooked and it's growing and mending itself back, and then you got to go re-break it and go
To
through it.
redo it. It's a lot harder on the horse. And I think that I thought that operating on the horse's good graces was better for the horse. And what I've really learned is it's not. Oh, I got to tell one quick story about Buck. This is another one of my favorite. I don't know if you've heard this or not. But this gal was in the South Carolina clinic, and she was bringing her horse. It was, I think, at maybe the end of class, either the end or I think it was the end of class. And so Buck was on foot, and people kind of gather around and ask him questions after he's turned his microphone off. You know, people who don't want to ask when the mic's on or whatever. It's too complicated of a question. So he's standing there, and he's got, you know, people and horses around him. And this gal was far. Like, she was maybe, I don't know, 100 feet away from him. And she was climbed up on the fence. She had climbed up on the fence to bring her horse to her so she could get on. Well, for whatever reason, it wasn't a big deal, but her horse got away from her. And so here's this horse, big, black, beautiful animal. And I'm sitting, of course, because I never leave until Buck leaves because stuff like this happens all the time, or he'll take a horse or whatever. This horse, I am not even exaggerating one tiny little bit, gets away from the gal. He comes around the herd of horses that are around Buck and winds his way straight through without a break in intention and goes straight up to Buck.
And what he say? No, you did something about it. He goes, "Well, hello."
Well, hello there. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's so incredible. And I heard he told a friend of mine that it's something that's learnable. So that's all I want. I just want to learn that. If I never
That
do,
is not all you want.
that's what I want the most. The
Okay,
most.
maybe
So,
the most.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And unless you see it, I guess you don't really understand it. But just know that I'm not exaggerating at all.
It would be pretty neat.
Yeah, yeah. So he's ready to go back to bed.
Yeah, they're all done.
Yeah.
No more riding, no more, no, they're done.
They've had it, for sure. So we hope everybody out here in the Northwest is surviving the water coming from the sky, and hopefully we won't get big wind. I hate big wind worse than anything else. Yeah,
That's no good once you have all this water, because that's when all the trees come down.
that's right, that's right. So we have our generator on the ready. We already lost power this morning.
Yep. We had it. It's like a emergency program, you know,
It's just
initiate series
regular.
1 and bam, we had it changed over and we had the fire going in the fireplace. It was no big deal, but it's our routine.
Yeah, yeah. Well, anyway, we hope everybody has a good week, and we'll talk to you later.
All right.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.